A trip to the library ends with a dream come true for a little girl who has always known that her hand is just a little bit different. Katelyn is her name, and a group of Houston area volunteers helped to change her life. Katelyn's parents have been trying for more than a year to find a prosthetic hand for their daughter, and that quest led them to an unlikely destination. Channel 2's Robert Arnold has this heartwarming story with a very happy ending.
The first thing you notice is her smile. And this 5-year-old ball of energy's name is Katelyn.
K-A-T-E-L-Y-N.
Katelyn's always known her left hand was a little different.
She's very determined. She does everything. It's never ever held her back.
But her mom says during nightly prayers, she would always ask a question.
When is my hand going to be like this? When are the doctors going to fix it?
Kimberly and Casey Vincic say Katelyn is on a waiting list for a functional prosthetic, but it's been a long wait.
At least.
It was last year, wasn't it?
Did you get frustrated waiting?
We did. We did.
We need to look at other options on our own just to at least try to do something.
The Vincics channeled that frustration into searching for a solution.
I looked up every website imaginable.
While scouring the internet, Kimberly Vincic came across a link for the Freeman Branch Library in Clear Lake. More specifically, she saw the library has a 3D printing lab.
Was there a moment when you two looked at each other and go, okay, our child needs a hand, let's go to the library?
No. Not ever in my wildest dreams.
Determined to find a hand for Katelyn, the family drove from Victoria to Clear Lake and met with librarian Jim Johnson and lab trainer Patrick Farrell.
We let them know, we don't know anything about prosthetics. We've never done this before. We just know how to run a 3D printer.
But that didn't stop Farrell and a team of volunteers from diving into the project.
As soon as I heard about it, I jumped at the chance.
Absolutely jumped at the chance.
That excitement, though, was tinged with anxiety. After all, the weight of a 5-year-old girl's hopes was now on their shoulders.
We definitely didn't want to let Katelyn down.
Something said it's going to happen, just be patient.
The men used a design provided free on the internet from eNable in Team Unlimited. After weeks of programming, printing, and a few snags,
It's all been worth it.
the day finally came.
What is it, Katelyn?
Can't even put words to it.
It's like a weight was lifted.
There's no more question of when I'm going to get my hand, and we don't have to pray every night, and I'm going to get emotional now.
Katelyn took to her new hand like she'd had it all her life.
She ran in the other room and came out with a fake cell phone, and she's like, look, Mommy, I'm holding a cell phone.
It was even her favorite colors, pink and purple. The hand works by opening and closing when she bends her arm.
There's foam on the inside so it's soft.
Suddenly, playing with her brother and sister, even riding a bike and sitting on a swing became just a little bit easier. But the infectious smile that grew just a little bigger is the real proof of performance. All it took was determination, a little hard work, and a trip to the local library.
If I wouldn't have went to that site and found that link, I would have gone nowhere. We'd still be on a waiting list.
A final note to this story. The design for Katelyn's hand was inspired by a more than 100-year-old design by an Australian dentist. You can read more about that and the eNable community that makes these hands possible on our website, click2houston.com. Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Technology can make a little girl smile. It's all worth it, isn't it?
Boy, so amazing. Yeah. Great to see.